Hey guys, Sundar here from C4E Tech, and welcome to another episode of Ash Answers. Ash Answers is a show where we answer the question. Just when I thought there's nobody to pull my leg this week, here comes Harris, aka College Harish.
Hi guys.
No hi, get out. Hey guys, I'm back.
I'm back too.
Alright. So Ash Answers is a show where we answer the questions that you ask on Twitter using the hashtag AshAnswers. Without further ado,
Let's get to the questions.
alright.
Is Sundar Pichai related to Sundar? If yes, we now know how rich Sundar was. By the way, I create this Twitter account only for this purpose. What do you prefer in terms of dual camera setup in smartphones? Telephoto and a regular, or RGB and a regular, or wide angle and regular?
Actually, a few days back, I asked the same question on Twitter and I created a poll. And these are the same options that I gave. And a few of you came up with an amazing answer. It was none of this actually. They said they'd like a camera on the Pixel that's on the Pixel 2 or the Pixel 2 XL and a wide angle lens.
Yeah, that
makes sense. That would be awesome, right? Dual camera setup, yet you still get portrait mode and you get wide angle images like the ones we saw on the V30 Plus.
Yeah,
those were
shots
amazing.
were amazing,
Yeah.
right? Which flagship features will make their way to the mid-range smartphones this year?
So, and thanks again from Bandanja, that's who won the OnePlus 5T Star Wars edition. Congrats again.
Congrats, man.
So which flagship features do you think will make their way to the mid-range phones? One is 18:9 display, that's for sure. We've already started seeing 18:9 display on smartphones, like even this as inexpensive as the Redmi 5 Plus, Honor 7X, and we can
face
expect the
unlock.
same on phones like the G6 Plus, Mi A2 if there's gonna be one, and phones like that. And then what else?
The face unlock.
Yeah, face unlock. Yeah, exactly. So that's been there for a while on
Yeah, but
Google's. Yeah, but,
more phones would come up with it.
yeah, exactly.
So we know Sundar always breaks phones. Has Ash ever dropped a phone and broke it?
Yes. Wait, what's that phone?
Okay, wait.
Galaxy A7 2017.
Okay, there'll be a list of phones which you broke. We could list it out. I'll list out all the phones
That's not
you
the
broke.
question. So he says.
Yeah, we could do it.
He says they know Sundar. I mean, I always break phones.
Yeah, we could list it down for like better understanding. Like we
Alright.
would get a ratio.
Galaxy A7 2017 broken by Ash.
Galaxy Note 4.
Okay, Galaxy and Galaxy. Cancel out. Xiaomi Mi 3 SIM slot, I guess, yeah.
Okay, Moto E4 Plus.
Okay, and then
K5 Note, K6 Note, K8 Note. He missed the K7 because the phone didn't come.
it's my turn.
Okay. Take your time. What else? The Mi 5 and the Mi 6. He chooses a lineup and breaks all the phones in it. Probably.
Not like I do it intentionally, but
Yeah. Accidents do happen.
accidents do happen.
Okay. What about A8 Plus? Will it be the OnePlus 5T killer?
What do you guys think? Will it be the OnePlus 5T killer? I mean, the 8 Plus might be a good phone. Okay, honestly, we don't have the phone yet. At the time of shooting this video, the Ash Answers episode, we don't have the phone in our hands, so I have to hold my judgment on that. But then, yeah, specs seem good. I mean, for someone who only buys tier 1 branded phones, it's fine. But then comparing it to a true flagship like the OnePlus 5T, 7885 on the A8 Plus is nowhere close to the 835 on the OnePlus 5T, and we've got killer dual cameras on the OnePlus 5T, and we've got dual cameras on the A8 Plus as well. But not to the back, to the front. I don't know why Samsung did that. I understand if a brand gives dual cameras to the back as well as to the front, like the Honor 99, then just to the front and not to the back, it's like
Selfie portraits.
yeah, Oppo and Vivo. Yeah, for what it's worth, frankly, because Pixel 2 selfies are getting insanely
Yeah.
popular, and it's that good, really. And the Galaxy Note 8's portrait mode shots were really good. The live focus shots, I mean, they were really good. And if Samsung uses the same algorithm to get the portrait mode shots from the front-facing cameras on the A8 Plus, it's gonna be amazing as well. So.
Should Xiaomi issue a public statement about the mess of Oreo update for A1? It's on pause now because of too many bugs. There is no activity on forum too.
Hashtag Sundar pokes Harris, hashtag Sundar the King, hashtag Milo, Sundar pokes Harris. I don't have a magic tool and I'm feeling too lazy to get one, so poked. Anyway, is it true, guys? Those of you who have the Mi A1, is it true you didn't you get the update yet? Is it on pause? Because we didn't get the update either, because I manually flashed the Oreo stable ROM on the Mi A1, so I'm not sure either. So let us know, we'll see what to do about it. If it's true, then I don't see why Xiaomi had to rush it, because there were too many bugs. They could have waited, they could have asked us to wait for a couple of weeks.
If you had to choose between Pixel 2 XL and iPhone X, which one?
iPhone 10.
Okay. If you had to choose between Pixel 2 XL and iPhone 10, which one would you choose? And on what criteria?
What about you?
I'll go with Pixel 2 XL for the cameras.
So the cameras, I agree, and
Even iPhone 10
It's
has
a-
the good
yeah,
camera,
it's a
but
good-
still,
yeah, I know,
Pixel 2 XL.
I don't know. After seeing the pictures that Ash uploaded on Twitter,
Yeah.
those selfie portraits, I'm like extremely excited for
His
the.
heart says go with the iPhone.
No, not really. iPhone 10 for the display, basically. I really love the display on the iPhone 10, and I just used it for a few hours and I was like amazed, like completely. And Pixel 2 XL again for the cameras, the portrait mode especially. Portrait mode, and the fact that I'm currently using Android, I've been using Android for the past 3 to 4 years. It would be a lot more difficult to move to iOS right now, like to get used to adapt to the iOS ecosystem, Apple ecosystem. It's gonna be difficult. So if I have a Pixel 2 XL here and the iPhone 10 here, I'd probably pick the Pixel 2 XL and use it for the next couple
On the
of months.
cam. If there was no cam, he would pick the iPhone.
Maybe I'd pick it, use it for some time and keep it.
Okay. LG.
LG V30 or OnePlus 5T, which is the best flagship? Here's a gut. Ash did a full comparison between these phones, so check it out. You'll have your answers.
What about drop testing Sundar's Jaguar?
Why?
Give them like a goal, like 5,000 tweets, and you will do it.
No, I'm not doing it again.
By the way,
500 million tweets. 500 million retweets.
Okay, anyways, reminder to the
Retweets, not tweets.
haircut tweet. It will be in the description.
Along with the Barry Allen tweet.
No, there was like no tweet accompanying, so you can't put it there.
You'll find it. Why is there no @C4E Shahrukh and @C4E Harris?
There is.
It's just not this guy. Some other guy with the handle. It's a really funny story, guys, because at one point when Ash created his personal account @C4E Ash, he wanted us to follow the same pattern, like use C4E our names. So I changed it to C4E Sundar from C4E_Sundar.
But
He
mine
wanted
was
to change
already
it as well,
taken.
and it was already taken by someone else.
So I had to go with C4E_Harris.
And then we used to make fun of it, like who puts underscore in their
Even
handles.
if I was there, I would be like lazy to go and put the underscore there, but still.
And C4E Shahrukh, he goes by the handle C4E SRK, not Shahrukh. Shahrukh, by the way, he's the guy working on our Tamil channel and works behind the scenes on the English channel as well. Does Mi's new Qualcomm 3.0 charger support fast charging for Mi A1 as it's running on Oreo now? Please pick my question. Question picked?
I picked it.
So I picked it.
We both picked it.
Hashtag Sundar doesn't discriminate. So that's like first things first. Moving on to the question itself. Okay, it's more about paying licensing fee to Qualcomm for fast charging than the software supporting it. They can enable it, it is possible, but then yeah, they have to pay the licensing fee. So some reports said that fast charging worked on the Mi A1 and the Oreo beta version, but we tried it on the stable update, so it didn't work. So I don't want to shamelessly plug a card again, but if you go back, click videos, and last week we uploaded a video like fast charging on Mi A1, Android Oreo features, top features. So check that video, you know.
Card would have been easier.
Would have been easier, but then I don't want to get bashed for it.
Will you sell your reviewed phones to a follower if he approaches you and has been active in interacting on Twitter and YouTube since long?
Dude, as it is, it's very hard for us to sell phones. We have about 10 phones lying around,
Which we are trying to sell.
We'd love to sell them to anybody, not just, it doesn't have to be someone who's a follower or someone who's active on Twitter.
Yeah, to sell it to a fan, we would be even happier.
Yeah, we'd be happier to, of course, we'll be happier to sell it to a fan, as in, yeah, that's true. But then, we just want to get rid of the phones.
Can you tell more about the underscreen fingerprint sensor and how it is different from the normal one?
For the regular consumer, it's not going to be any different. The experience won't be any different. Like, it's going to be like, instead of tapping here, you're going to just tap on the display and it's going to unlock.
Yeah, it's slightly slower, but you won't notice it much.
Yeah, slightly. We cannot really judge on the speed right now.
Yeah,
everything's
it's a
slower.
prototype, yeah.
Yeah, it's a prototype as well as it's the first implementation of its kind. The iPhone 5S Touch ID was kind of slower than what it is today.
Yeah.
And we know how the fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy S5 and the Note 4 where you have to swipe it.
Yeah.
So it happens, but then the experience is gonna be the same for the end consumer. But then there is a lot going on under the hood, like inside, under the display. I mean.
Thoughts on Xiaomi's performance in India and the reason for the sales?
So the reason for the insanely high sales numbers is because of the Redmi lineup, which is kind of obvious. So a lot of you already know it, right? The Redmi 3S Prime, 3S, 4, 4A, 5A, not 5A. Yeah, Y1, Redmi Note 4, Redmi Note 3, they were all extremely successful. So Redmi lineup is the sole reason for Xiaomi being the best-selling brand in India.
I can see a lot of like Redmi Note 4s like everywhere. Like they are Redmi Note 4s.
Yeah. The extremely high sales numbers, I mean, the numbers are so damn high that they're like, why do we need to bring flagships to India? We get enough numbers from mid-rangers and budget phones themselves. Why flagship? And then please, Xiaomi, we need a Mi 7. We need the Mi 7.
So he could break it again.
Oh yeah, we don't need the Mi 7.
Thoughts on upcoming S9 Plus with f1.4 camera?
Okay, that's extremely cool.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, because the sensor, the image quality doesn't just depend on the aperture alone. It depends on the sensor size as well. And going by the sensor size of the Galaxy S8, the S9 is gonna be either the same size or a larger size, right? So at the least, we are gonna get a 1x2.5 inch sensor that's found on the Galaxy S8. And instead of f1.7 aperture, they are going for an f1.4 aperture lens. So that's gonna be a great improvement by itself. And if they're going for a larger sensor, it's gonna get a lot better. But here I'd like to say something else as well. Till date, Samsung's been doing really well, as in the S7, S7 Edge, the S8, S8 Plus. there's not much difference, right? Like just like on the Pixel and the Pixel XL, not 2 and 2 XL, Pixel and Pixel XL. Only the size of the display, the resolution probably, and the battery size vary. Nothing else. But here, rumors indicate to a difference in the cameras as well. The S9 Plus is expected to have dual cameras, and the S9, the smaller variant, is expected to have a single camera, and that too with f1.5 aperture. Just take it with a pinch of salt. But if Samsung's gonna do it, guys, I've always hated Apple for doing that. Going for OIS on the 6 Plus and no OIS on the 6, and differentiating like that, like dual cameras for the 7 Plus, single camera for the 7. I really don't like it.
Please say the main reason of not giving the Jag to Ash, as he's out of town.
Finally someone asked this question. So the actual reason is it's really difficult to drive in the traffic, in the Chennai roads. So that's the reason. So I was like, feel free to
every car
try your hand at
drive.
But this is too long, dude. Okay, now you may ask, then how Sundar, how did you drive for the first time? Yeah, I did for the first time. I drove the test drive vehicle, not mine.
Okay.
So I was like, Ash, please feel free to try your hand at it, like drive it on the highway. And he was like, no. And he kind of changed his mind now. As in, he doesn't want to drive the Jag now, because if he drives it, I'm going to capture a picture of him driving and I'm going to post it on Twitter, and you guys cannot bash me anymore. So, but he doesn't want you guys bashing me to stop. That's it.
I wish Ash was here. What do you prefer among Mi A1 and Moto G5S Plus, and why?
Simple, guys. One is better camera on the Mi A1. Yes, it's better. And then better updates, faster updates basically. It's already on Oreo, right? At least it will be on a better version of stable Oreo in a few weeks at max.
Will capacitive buttons die due to 18:9 display?
Yep. It's
yes,
not
mostly.
No phone with an 18:9 display has a capacitive key.
Okay.
Not that I know of. So I kind of don't like it, guys. I'm so used to capacitive keys. So it's like when I'm typing something, I just hit the space bar on the keyboard by just judging the bottom of the display.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the home button.
Yeah, and right now I'm gonna hit the home button. So maybe I'll get used to it in a couple of months or something. But then, as of now, since I'm shifting phones, I'm like using phones with capacitive keys. I just used the Mi Note 3 for a while, Mi 6 for a while, which has capacitive keys, and now the Redmi 5. And now the Redmi 5, which has on-screen key, so it's just difficult.
Which he might break.
By the way, we are giving this away. We are giving it away.
So hope he doesn't break.
Sundar liked that he talked about OIS in his manual camera video. Your thoughts? I didn't lie. Did I say? I wasn't even sure actually. I thought I did mention about OIS in the manual camera video, but then the manual camera video.
You don't have to give it a card.
No, I'm just saying. Not everybody here would have watched the video, right? So just like, so yeah. Okay, jokes apart. I actually forgot, guys. So it is something. Say, I was just very much excited about those long exposure shots, for which you definitely need Gorilla Pods or mini tripod. So I just mentioned that, and it just didn't strike me like how OIS helps in long exposure shots up to like half a second or 1 second. You can go handheld if you have OIS on your phone. I've bought Honor 7X today. YouTube suddenly stops working and screen started to flicker and it reboots. Many users are facing this issue. Should I return it back and buy Mi A1 or Honor 9 Lite or Moto X4? Budget is 18K. Okay, this is exactly what I faced with the Honor 9i. When I play some video or when I use YouTube for a while, it just starts flickering and it doesn't work. I mean, it's MUI 5.0 on both phones, but then for some reason I thought it was fixed because I used the Honor 7X for about 10 days or even more than that, and I didn't face that issue, so I thought it's fine. In the Honor 9i review video, I'm not not a shameless plug. I really want you guys to watch it. Skip to the software part, and I've mentioned that there is quite a few. I mean, there were issues with the software, like this screen flickering and some lag and some stutters. So I don't know how many of you guys are facing this issue on your Honor 7X. Let me know in the comments below.
Super lit thumbnails in all the recent videos. Secret?
Tell my name.
I'm not gonna say it. Honestly, tell it.
Yeah, we've been upping our thumbnail game. We've been trying to we're working hard on thumbnails these days because...
We in the sense, me, Ash, Shahrukh.
And me.
Okay.
A fair amount of credit goes to this guy. He really makes amazing thumbnails. The review rewind video that most of you guys didn't watch, go watch that. You'll love the thumbnail. As in, you cannot see the thumbnail. From your phone, you can see the thumbnail.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
If you go to the recent apps and come again to the YouTube, you could see the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's a nifty little trick. Harris.
Have you seen the balancing motorcycle in CES 2018? If yes, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I did see it.
It was just amazing. It just balances by itself.
And it also follows you, I guess.
Yeah, it would be really, really useful for Harris, who meets with accidents every once in a while.
I didn't expect it. This guy stood up on the...
You can just look at that girl on the road and nothing happens. You don't...
I wasn't looking at any girl.
What else were you looking at?
Okay,
I'll leave this to you guys. I'll leave this to you. You tell me what he was doing when he met with that accident.
Even when...
Next question.
Your thoughts on Xperia XA2 with Snapdragon 630 under 20K with OIS, Quick Charge 3.0, flagship camera, upgraded batteries, and first rear-mounted fingerprint sensor by Sony.
Okay, that's quite a compelling package in my honest opinion. It's been a while since Sony did something like this. Snapdragon 630 under 20K, good deal. With OIS, awesome. I don't think there is any phone with OIS under 20K except for the Zenfone 3. Quickshot 3.0 again, awesome. Flagship cameras, okay, it's a 23 megapixel. 23 megapixel camera with a large sensor. I don't know. I have to hold my judgment on that. I cannot really comment on that. I have to test it. Upgraded batteries, I think it's a 3300 mAh battery, and rear mounted fingerprint sensor by Sony. I'm looking forward to this device, honestly. I'd love to use it. College Harish.
Did you call me?
No.
Okay.
So those were all the questions that I picked for this episode of Ash Answers. We picked. I picked.
We picked.
He wasn't even here until 11 a.m. I wanted to shoot at 10 a.m. and he was 1 hour late. And he also claims to have picked the questions, which is very bad. Very bad.
Okay, those were all the questions.
No, very bad. Picked. Very bad, Harish.
Anything. Okay.
So anyway, that's it, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to C4E Tech for more like this.
Hit that bell icon to get notified each time we upload a new video.
Thanks a lot for watching, and by the way, Ash is off to vacation if you guys didn't know. Follow him on @C4EAsh. He's uploading some cool pictures that kind of became he's cooling some upload pictures. So anyway, guys, he's uploading some uber cool Pixel 2 selfies on his profile, so check them out. That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. This here is Sundar along with my co-host College Harish, leaving for the moment.
Harris, leaving for the moment.
Have a nice day.
Leaving for the moment.
Alright, leaving for the moment.
With a sync.
Leaving for the moment. Have a nice day.